Hey, collective. Okay, so tonight I have a channeled message. Okay, this is an overall timeless reading for the collective out there, but this is specifically for a chosen one. I'm definitely talking to a chosen one. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, like if this is your first time crossing paths with my channel, this is my channel, Keeping It Jazzy. Welcome in. Um, if if it resonates with you, I invite you to like and subscribe for future readings. Okay, so this is an timeless reading for the collective. This is a good one. Okay, so I've been sitting on this download for a minute, for about 4 to 7 days now, because I was just letting it all unfold, letting it become a little bit more clear before I share it with the collective. So in the description box below, I share a little bit about different gifts and abilities that I feel like I am in alignment with. Like I have intuitive abilities, like to like I'm just very good in certain areas. So and I've just started noticing that about myself over the last past couple of years. Honestly, prior to that, I was I was very in my north. Is it north? No, I was very in my south node. Like I operated on like a very, just it was very carnal. Like I wasn't really in tune with spirituality, but I'm grateful for it because it helped me to become more focused on my own growth and self-worth, and less focused on just be having to be a part of something just because I didn't want to be alone. Like, all right. Anyway, so I do have a subject for the collective. So I am talking to a chosen one. Okay, so this chosen one right now is up against, it's in a spiritual warfare right now. So that's what this reading is going to be about. This is about somebody who is up and dealing with spiritual warfare, and then the different downloads that I got from that. So I even took notes because I wanted to make sure I was on point with my downloads. And so the subject is about portals and the different portals on Earth. I don't know why I was channeling portals on Earth. I was channeling that some places have worlds within worlds. Some places are like just have different portals. Like you can go to one area where there's like ley lines and PowerPoints, and there's like you could go into certain environments and it's almost like you're in a whole different world. For example, say if you go to prison or go to jail, it's almost like time is different in those type of places. It's almost like you're in a completely different place with its own set of laws and rules. But again, I'm trying to keep it on topic though, but portals is one of them. And the reason why but portals, I'm getting to something with portals, okay? And this spiritual warfare that's been going on. So I was also channeling like this show that I saw on Netflix called Lock and Key, where this family basically inherited a home from their from one of their family members. The children's father, he passed on, and his family had like a family home that was passed down to them. And so in this family home there was different keys, different portals, different dimensions, and like these keys like open doorways to different places, and it opened doorways to different entities, and some of them were dark entities. So what I was picking up, and in the show they were saying it was entities and demonic entities, like these were demons like after people, and some of these the same demons that was like after your father or after your mother or after your grandmother or after your great 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 somebody deep deep like way down in the bloodline. Somebody was dealing with this same entity. That's basically what I'm trying to say. What I've been channeling, that there's a specific chosen one right now in their family, like especially if you're dealing with a lot of family drama, like the root, the core of all of like your pain, like is at the root of family betrayal. Like you've had strangers, for this particular person, you've had strangers treat you better than your own family at some points in time. And so what I was picking up was that it's because of this entity that was like passed down or bound, tied to this bloodline. Okay, so in the door, so in the house, there they opened the portal. There was like a demon or whatever. This demon was a shape shifting demon. Like she was not a good entity. She was able to transform. She was able to transform into like, so this is what she did. She transformed into different people and terrorized the family in different ways. Like to some people, she was like a friend, a boyfriend. Um, to others, she was like a girlfriend. Like she was like switching it up. When I she was like literally just able to look at me. I'm getting tongue tied. Wow. Okay. So basically, what she was able to do was shapeshift, and what and while she was shapeshifting, she was able to like um cause family members to go against each other, to want to take each other out. Like she was that voice whispering, that Cain and Abel energy, like getting like trying to whisper for your own brother, like a reason why your own brother will betray you on some Cain and Abel type stuff, or your own family member will have such a grudge towards you that they'll betray you and sell you out, like them deep stories that you hear about, like them biblical stories, Cain and Abel, Joseph, with the brothers who were jealous and they sold him out to slavery, all that stuff. It's because of this entity, this demonic entity that has been in the family for generations, causing that that type of what do I call it? I don't know, a feud, that type of trauma, that type of betrayal. Um, let's see what else we got going on. I'm gonna pull a couple cards now that I'm talking about it a little more. But so basically, this same entity has been in the bloodline for like hundreds of years, and it has been a shapeshifter, and that's why it's been so hard to defeat. Like it comes as in different forms to like cause drama within the family. Like, is this making sense to somebody? If so, hit the like. Okay, I know it's not gonna resonate with everybody, but somebody needs to hear this. That's what they're up against right now in their bloodline, and that is why it is so. That's why there's so many generational curses. There's so many trauma. That's why you feel like your own family has done you worse most of the time than people on the streets. Let's see what else does the collective need to know. There was some stagnation, blockage spells being projected to keep someone blocked from new beginnings. So for a lot of people who feel like they're like stuck in karmic cycles, like they're going through the same thing year after year, and that happens, okay? There are some people, and now I've said this in my other readings, how there are some people who get caught up in this state of stagnation. Now, however it happened, it can happen in various ways. Somebody can get caught up on drugs or alcohol, and then And the next thing you know, 10, 20, 30 years ago, they're still in that same cycle. What's being revealed is that a part of this is a blockage spell, okay, that's being projected purposely on the chosen one to keep them blocked from new beginnings. Get renter's insurance for somebody. It might be significant. Renter's insurance. Illusion magic. So that this shapeshifter was able to put illusions within the family. Um, and that's why there was so much Cain and Abel, so much like why this don't make a lick of sense. Like why does this certain family member hate me like this? I ain't do nothing to them. That's why. That's why. It's I wrote down a particular chosen one is currently battling against an entity that has been in their bloodline for generations. Many have come up against this entity and failed because of this entity's ability to shapeshift and come in different forms. Many times it has come in the form of lovers and friends. The shapeshifting entity has caused many chosen ones' bloodlines to be cursed. It has been the entity whispering in the hearts of men to kill their own brother, Cain and Abel. This is the entity that causes grudges to stay in families for years. This is like a spirit of a grudge. I'm picking up that movie, The Grudge, like where that movie was crazy. Like somebody had a grudge against you, and then there was like this like spirit just weighing you down. Um, that's that energy right there. Um, that's the download I've been picking up. I've been sitting on that for a while, and I was like, do I share? Do I not share? So there it is, to the chosen one. To there, I'm talking to a chosen one who has felt like the black sheep in their family, who has felt like they some of their own family members have betrayed them, like on some Cain and Abel, on some just like a family member having a grudge against you, like on some like why don't like you and cousins or you and your own sister, like it's something like that where it's like no matter how much you try or it comes to a point where you don't even know what you did for them to have so much animosity towards you, but it's just there. It's because of this high level entity that was passed down. All right, so if I let me see if I can get some clarity. I'm gonna pull from my decks to see if I can get some clarity on why I was picking up portals and different portals on Earth. Okay, like I was picking up like time, how time is currency. We got truth is out. I'm gonna pull a couple more from my deck. I'm gonna keep this message short and sweet. Okay, you got truth is out, but then you got some people. It says, okay, truth is out. New home. It has something to do with a home and an old home. I'm picking up that like maybe somebody there's a house out there. I feel like there's a house out there full of entities, and some of them are very dark. Some of them are good. Okay, and that's why. And I did mention about going to jail, and then it's or prison, and it's like you almost in a different place, a different world. Now there's different places, not just bad places, but those are just examples of portals. What else is going on with that energy? Um, Protect your energy right now. There's a lot of projection right now. There's a lot of heavy projection of negative energy and negative thoughts. This is like for the chosen one that I'm talking to, it's very important to just be true to yourself and know who you are and know that you're not meant to stick in or fit in. You're not meant to fit in. You are meant to be a trendsetter. Trendsetters are they do their own thing. And then people see that. Some people are inspired by it, and some people are envious of it. Okay, return all evil eye to sender. I declare and decree during this super full moon, I return all evil eye to sender. I know who I am. Love and light flows through me. Love, prosperity, and abundance. I also picked up a major download that there has been people out there who know how to freeze people's money, and they're doing it just to cause disturbances in a chosen one's life. Like there's somebody trying to bind up your finances and keep it frozen, like a real freezer spell. And then like that's when I was picking up like frozen assets. Okay, you got fake friend implanted in your life to block your abundance, stability, and love life. All right, so for some of y'all, this entity that has been shape shifting in and out of your life, that's really like a demon in disguise, trying to block your path, block your stability, block your love life, block your abundance. This person has come in the form of a fake friend. Deep down inside, you know something is off, and it has always been off. Maybe there was a trauma bond that bonded you and this person together. But I feel like for this chosen one who is coming up against this spirit that has been in the bloodline for a long time, another download that I picked up was that you have the eyes and you have the vision and you have the discernment, and whatever your gift is, you can see. You can see through the illusion magic. Um, 'Cause I did pick up the card where it says illusion magic is being done. You can see through them the projections. People are projecting onto your reality, projecting onto your thoughts. They want you to be or want you to feel like you don't, know what you're talking about. That's why I say you're being called to be true to yourself. To core, cut, and cleanse. To stay in love, stay in creativity, stay in laughter, stay in joy. Okay, this fake friend was implanted. Six of Wands is out. But you see how my deck is all like it's abused and beat up. And what's funny is this is a new deck. It's not even deck is a month old, but I've been noticing like that's why I say I feel like there's been like spiritual attack against like the crown chakra, against chosen ones that are now starting to see through illusions, that are now starting to use their discernment. Because maybe deep down inside you knew that this fake friend was always just what it was, but through a soul tie or through a trauma bond, you kept them around. I'm hearing that you shine brighter when that person is not around you. Because this person literally was only there to be a thorn in your side. Ace of Wands. That's like the truth. That person was only meant to be a thorn in your side. They were never your friend. That was that entity. That was that entity connected to your bloodline, shape shifting into different forms so that you would lose your destiny, lose your birthright. Yeah, my deck. This okay. There was like a lot of illusion, a lot of jealousy, a lot of illusions. Illusion. I did say illusion magic. A lot of jealousy. Yep. Okay. So that's. I think I'm going to come through with the part two because I do want to get some more reading on portals and why I kept picking up on time and portals. But again, I don't know what I'm going to name this reading, but I guess I'm channeling the fact that the chosen one has been dealing with some, like I said, this entity, this demonic entity that has been shapeshifting in and out of their life. So it's important to use your discernment. Okay, that's one of the best ways to see through a facade, like see through the energy, see through a fake smile or a fake friend, is to use your discernment and know what you want. Because some of these people are only there to block your abundance, block your stability. It says manifest your dreams. We're gonna manifest our dreams. Let's see what Kipper wants me to know before I wrap it up. That's the universe. Most I created my soul. What else does the collective need to know with this energy, whoever I'm talking to, that they're dealing with? I feel like you will be able to defeat in this lifetime. You are going to block and bind this particular entity from being able to wreak havoc on your children and on your future lineage, your children's children, and so forth. The reason why there's heavy spiritual warfare is because somebody out there is breaking generational curses. And these were ones that was around for like hundreds of years. Distant Horizons. I'm gonna pull three from Kipper. See if I get some downloads. Official person. And occupation. So I feel like there could be some changes taking place in the distant horizons. Um, you might be an official person, or you might be meeting an official person, whether it's through work, a new job. Let's see what this. Okay, we have message, poverty, and gift. Okay. Okay, collective. For this particular chosen one, for whoever this message resonates with, you have gifts and abilities that it's like that's really your job. Your job is your gifts, whatever that is. That's what is going to, your gifts are going to get you out of poverty. If poverty has been one of the strongholds in your life, you have to tap into your gifts. All right, and one more before I wrap it up for the collective. Okay, so I hope whoever gets this message, I hope it resonates with you. Hit that like if it does. Also, how do I engage? Comment below if you feel like your gifts are going to bring you amongst great people. Your gifts are what's going to elevate your situation. Some of you have gifts to literally bring abundance into your life. Okay, and so with that freezer spell or whatever entity that you're working with that's binding up your finances or binding up, trying to block relationships, block love, block your stability, you have a gift to cut that inner, like I don't know, you have a, it's just there's a gift that can break this stronghold is what I'm hearing. Okay, we got Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, There's been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of trauma, and all this has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles. Again, the family. It circles back around to the family. There's been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of trauma within somebody's family structure. Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. So once again, this entity that you're dealing with, that you need to be careful of, that knows how to shapeshift. That's why you need to use your discernment and know that that energy, like when your finances are start taking a hit, when you feel like your money is getting frozen, your assets, nothing is flowing as it should be flowing, this could be a sign of witchcraft and somebody's freezing your assets. Somebody's trying to do jar spells or freezer spells or stagnancy spells to block you from moving forward, to block you from having opportunities to to free yourself from poverty, basically, or opportunities that will allow you to create a legacy within your family. Ten of Pentacles, that's long-term success. That is a long-term relationship. Usually you guys are celebrating the abundance of your accomplishments. Like, you could kick your feet up, go on vacation, and celebrate your family. So you're battling up. Um, so I just pulled strength. I don't know if I'm anyway, so whoever this is, they have the strength. I'm hearing Archangel Michael. You're able to cut cords. You're able to go up against this entity because this is one of them high ranking demonic entities that has been around for a long time because of its ability to shapeshift and like wreak havoc amongst family members. This is why family members never come together, or why there's certain bloodlines and families that have curses or poverty curses on them. Like that family can't never seem to come out of poverty, or the family is always against each other. Can't nobody seem to work together, get along with each other. Um, yeah. Okay. Whoever this is, y'all have the strength to break this stronghold. um what you're fighting for, you fighting for your future, your children's future and your future. Okay, so the enemy will not be attacking you this hard, not be trying to put so many roadblock and hindrances in your life if it wasn't for this abundant, beautiful future ahead of you, where you tear down strongholds, where you are a bread earner for your family, where you are a rock for your family. Okay, so just remember, all is thought is all I think, therefore I am. This is my channel, keeping it jazzy. I hope that my message came out clear, true, seeing love and light to the collective, abundance and prosperity. May every spell against finances, strongholds, blockages be torn down and destroyed now. God is good all the time. And again, remember, stay true to yourself. I think that for what you think of yourself is the most important thing, because at the end of the day, when you in that hospital room by yourself, or when you like, there's a lot of instances where you've had to walk this life by yourself. So just know that sometimes misery loves company, and sometimes God gets you away from certain people and certain places and spaces to save your life. uh So that's it. All right. So if this message resonates with you, remember to hit that like and subscribe. This is my channel, keeping it jazzy. Hit the subscribe for from any upcoming videos that I share with the collective. All right. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up out there. We gonna tear them strongholds down. All right. We gonna break them generational curses. And it's up. It's up and it's up. All right. Love you guys. Peace.